Welcome to Fright Flick FMK, the horror movie show where we dive into the sickest, strangest, and most extreme horror films out there. Every week we pour our whiskey, light our smokes, and take you all on an unfiltered, elevated ride. From cult classics to underground nightmares, no movie is safe, and nothing is off limits. Whiskey is poured, smoke is in the air, and when it's all said and done, we answer the only question that really matters. Would we rather fuck it, marry it, or kill it? Now here's the host of this shit show, Jay.
Hey, family. So, a couple days ago, I was sitting around thinking about what I wanted to watch this week for our Fright Flick FMK. And, I looked over the past few weeks, we kind of, I was in the Tubi stuff and, Screenbox and stuff like that. And enjoyed them, but then... family, anybody who listens to this show on the regular basis, we all a little bit sick in the head a little bit. We take pride in that. It's a good thing, family. It's a good thing. And so I was in the mood for something that was just going to be a little disturbing. I wanted something that was going to be a little rough to watch, rough for y'all to hear me talk about it. And I just wanted it to be one of those movies that just, for a lot of people, maybe it's hard to get through it. I don't know. I've never watched this movie, family. The one I'm about to watch, I've never watched it. Let me go and get that out there. This will be my first time. But the movie we're doing this week, I do own. I got this through Unearthed Films. It was, I don't know. I've had it for a while now. It was in an email they sent me, and I clicked on it, and it was looking through some stuff, and, I seen the title, and I think it was just the title that kind of jumped out at me, and it's called Visceral, Between the Ropes of Madness, and I have it right here, family. See? Can y'all see that? Yeah. And that's what I decided to go with. I had... When I got it, I looked it up. I didn't watch the trailer. I just kind of pulled it up, looked at it, like an IMDb or some shit on it, I think. And there was some stuff, I've read the comments on it were some shit about how, like, the like hardcore type, that gruesome type shit that a lot of people don't get into that stuff, family. A lot of people don't. That's okay. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is mine, family. It is. One of the things that gets my nipples hard is some just good old gory fucking hardcore horror. I'm a gore whore. Nothing's off limits. It ain't going to go too hard for me. But yeah. And that's why this week I went to my collection and I was looking through and this one was there. And I was like, well, shit, let me go ahead and dust off the old Blu-ray player. Because it's been a few weeks since I think the last one I used the Blu-ray for, it might have been Maskhead. I think that's what that one's called. Mr. Fred Vogel, We're Not Worthy. Yeah, that one. So yeah, dusted it off, and here we are with Visceral. I want to read you a little something on Visceral, though. This is from Chat GPT. That's what I use. Yeah. And I do use Chat GPT, family, because I use it for like giving me the title and to help me to give a description of the show when I put it up on YouTube and social media. Listen, I'm a high school guy. I didn't do so well. I graduated in 94, family. You guys, the big 5-0. So I didn't do so well. I graduated. Don't get me wrong. I made it, but it wasn't pretty. I kind of, I didn't sprint across that finish line in high school. We made it. That's all I'm saying, family. And English ain't my strong suit. So I use Chat GPT to help me give me that stuff. And I use Chat GPT. I didn't say that too many times. It's fucking me up. But anyway, it gives you my titles and shit. So when I put this week's title in, it actually gave me a little disclaimer. And it was like, hey, before, when you start the show, maybe you should give them a heads up to some of the shit. You go, hey, there's no heads up here, people. Nothing's off limits. We've said it before. We're here to have a good time. We're going to, like I said, the whiskey has been poured, family. Here we go in the solo cups. Cheers to all you sick fucks out there. Oh, so good when it touches your lips. Whiskey's poured, family. The smoke is in the air. And when it's all said and done, we're going to answer the only question that really matters. Would I rather fuck it, marry it, or kill it? And so here we go, family. You're along for the ride. We're going to push play. I'm just going to watch it, react to it. This is oh shit, I was going to tell you what I pulled up Chat GPT to start with for. Anyway, this is, let me see. Visceral Between the Ropes of Madness. It's also listed with the fancy original I can't pronounce it, family, but it's a Chilean, Chilean, Chilean Spanish language horror film directed and written by Felipe Eluti, E-L-U-T-I. Centered on a failed boxer whose life spirals into madness, violence, and an internal evil that pushes him toward torture and murder. Let's see here. Yep. And like I said, I got it through Unearthed Films, and family, I've said it once, and I've said it twice, and I'm saying it again. There's nothing like physical media. There's nothing like being able to hold it in your hands and know that it's yours. And know anytime I want to, I can go, dust off my old Blu-ray player, and I could watch this anytime I want. I fucking love physical media, and I'm a collector. I'm not a huge collector. There are just certain ones that I want in my collection. But hey, I love physical media. So Unearthed Films, thank you so much. And we're about to push play here, family. Hold on. Where's my button at? Oh, we're getting it, family. Here we go. All right. We rolling. It was very simple. I saw them in the same way a beast contemplates the lambs. Oh, I'm going to do some reading. This is going to be one of them subtitle movies, family. You're going to, oh, Lord, help me. Just stay with us, family. We're going to I'm just going to watch it. Either way, I'm doing this no matter what, family. Whether or not y'all listening to this or not, I'm still watching this fucking movie. We got this dude. He's got the boxer look. You know how the boxers, he's like in like a little dressing room. You know how boxers tape their hands up? That little white shit. We watched boxing matches before. They put that white tape on their hands and they get ready to do some punching, protects their knuckles. Don't want to break their fingers and shit like that. Well, this little bald white dude right here, he's putting his little tape on his hands. He's like a little coffee table. I'm assuming he's practicing for a fight. Oh, he got the bloody knuckles, though. He was sitting there punching something. He had some bloody knuckles. I don't know what he was fighting. I'm assuming he was beating up somebody in the fight. Maybe he does one of that street fighting shit. Maybe he's one of them street fighters. Hold on now. He's got a chair in front of the door. The chair in front of the door, you know how they put the chair in front of a door handle, under a door handle, family, to hold that door handle? Whoa, wait a minute. There was a lady. Oh, family, it hit me with a quick shot. It looked like there was a lady taped up. Holy shit, he made his own fucking punching bag. Family, you seen them old punching bags in the gyms? Them punching bags that you beat on them so much they start tearing, and we just put some duct tape on them things. My gym's got them. The old gym I go to, it's got duct tape on there. He's got a lady hanging from the ceiling, family, wrapped up in duct tape all the way down with rope. He's using her as a punching bag, family. Damn, she's like literally hanging off the ground. Like he's got her kind of harnessed up there, but duct tape and everything. Working that midsection. Damn, dude. Like, she's like bleeding from the nose, but she's literally duct taped almost like a mummy would look. And this old boy ain't holding back. I don't know his name yet. It ain't really told me. He ain't said shit. I just know the title's coming across the screen as I speak, family, and it's going to say Visceral. And yeah, he's beat the brakes off that old girl. And she literally looked like a damn, like a beat up old punching bag at the gyms. And like I said, if you ever went to a gym that's got a punching bag, family, you've seen that punching bag. Man, this dude has got some issues. He's looking in the mirror and you can tell he's got some shit some shit done gone wrong upstairs. Where we at? We at the pawn shop, buddy? Oh, I thought maybe he's at the pawn shop trying to get some monies. He said, he's talking to this dude, and the dude said something to him like, I knew you'd be back. And so this is a fight. Apparently he's a fighter. This dude we seen just minutes ago, family, that was just, tenderizing that meat on that lady. Now he's talking to this dude about this fight. It's seemed like going to be a pretty big deal. The boss man there that's giving him the chance is like, hey, this is a lot of people going to be there, guy. A lot of eyes on this fight. So this is a pretty big deal. A lot of pressure on him, possibly. Wait a minute. I'm looking at a guy now that looks like it could have been him, but he's got hair now. Was he reminiscing? Okay. See, I don't know right now, family. Is it the Stella that's making me not understand? This guy's losing his shit, though. This guy looks like the same guy that was there a minute ago that was bald head, but now it's like he's trying to grow his hair. And he's having troubles with his hands right now. I don't know what's up with his hand. Oh, yeah, dude's mental. You can tell he's like mental. He's kind of like they're having like a mental breakdown, family. Heads all tensed up and shit. That's what he's doing. He's fighting some shit. Something done came loose up there, family. Yeah, something done come loose. Maybe done life. Holy shit, he's in the bathroom puking his guts up right now. Maybe life done dealt this old boy a shitty hand. Holy shit, dude, what did you eat, motherfucker? Holy shit. There's a whole lot of stuff coming out of this old boy, family. What did you eat? Dude got me a nice little unibrow growing in right there. Nice little unibrow. I think this is the same guy from earlier. I think he must have had I think maybe he was thinking back to that fight. I wonder if that fight went bad, and this is him after the fight where life has really kicked him in the nuts. It's going bad when the bald guy decides to grow his hair back. When he's just giving up, and he just wants to grow his hair back. Yeah, this old dude is having him some trauma from, I think he might have lost this fight. Okay, now the dude's got a beard. Now the dude has gone from bald-headed to hair on his head to now hair on the head and a beard. So this is a little further ahead now, I'm assuming. But as far as I'm assuming, family, this is still the same guy earlier that we seen, that boxer dude that was tenderizing little lady. The Everlast lady. I call her the Everlast lady because I think the bags we see at the gym are called Everlast bags. So we're going to call her the Everlast lady because he's beating the brakes off of her and she was still hanging tough up there. Hanging tough. Get it? Because she was hanging from the ceiling. Hanging tough. Ta-toom. I will be here all week, family. Nothing's really happened. He's riding the elevator. The lady on the elevator, I thought maybe he was going to follow her off the elevator. It's still showing her. He got off the elevator, family. She's going to her apartment. Lady, better hurry. Oh, shit, he's coming. He's coming in hot. Oh, fuck, lady. Damn. Oh, this dude is laying butt naked on the couch, covered blood sheets. Oh, man. He is literally naked. Oh, he's cutting her throat right there in the fucking hallway. Oh, right in the hallway, cutting her throat. Damn, he's sitting on the couch. You can tell the shot is after he's done killing her. But he is on a couch with a sheet over it. And he is naked, smoking a cigarette with blood all over him. Oh, no, he's inside. Oh, he's fucking he's done cut her throat. Now he's fucking her laying there on the floor in her room, in her apartment. Fucking her after he's already slit her throat. Now, we're young boxer guy again, shaved head. Back in his young prime days, I'm thinking. This is in his early boxing days, I'm assuming. Wet the whistle so good when it touches your lips. All right, now this thing's going to go back and forth. It seems like family from younger him not really younger, but say 3 or 4 years ago, him, that he was the boxer and he's getting ready for this big fight. But now it keeps showing him ahead. Like shit maybe didn't go right. Now he's done jumped off the fucking crazy train and now he's out here just fucking killing people because he has times where I'm looking at the screen when I'm talking to you, family, but he'll have like hair and then later, like earlier he had the beard. So the way it looks, we're just kind of back and forth with this dude right here. And he's walking right now with a little bitty sledgehammer in his hand, family. Maybe not a heavy one, 5-pounder, less than 10 at the max, little hammer. Walking up there with a bum sleep, the homeless dude. Homeless dude is asleep underneath his cardboard. He's just laying there underneath this cardboard. Dude ain't bothering nobody. He's taking the cardboard off of him. Dude is sleeping pretty good because he ain't even waking up right now. Dude literally uncovered him. And he don't even wake up. Dude's just laying there. Wonder what he gonna do to him. Oh, whoa, fucky. Oh, the dude hit him right in the knees. Holy shit. Oh, he's crushing his ankles. The dude who's getting his ankles crushed he's not that awesome at like screaming, I guess. It just uh-oh, now he's about to get his teeth pulled out. The dude's putting up no fight at all, family. The dude, I get it. He had both his ankles pretty much bashed in with the hammer. Now the dude's on top of him, pulling his teeth out with some needle nose pliers, and the dude ain't even putting up a fight. He's just laying there yelling while this dude pulls his tooth out and he gurgles on some blood. Dude just gonna look at the tooth like he's never seen a tooth before. Maybe this was his first tooth pull. Maybe this was. I don't know. This could be early on. Oh, he gonna let dude crawl away? Nah. No little homeless dude, he's trying to crawl away, you know. Uh-oh, nope. Oh, snap of the neck, buddy. Just a quick snap of the neck. Okay, now we got us a couple. There was a couple fighting there, and maybe it was like, this is in a hallway, but this is the same guy right here. We're looking at him. Unibrow. The hair's grown in. Now he's got the beard now. And it sounds like he's hearing this couple argue. Now, if he goes in there and he kills this dude because this dude is laying hands on this woman, then he's not such a bad guy, you know, in my opinion, because he's doing something good. He's killing the dude that was putting his hands on the woman. But now we're getting another look at the Everlast lady. Remember, family, Everlast lady is the punching bag lady wrapped up in duct tape, getting worked over real good. She's still alive. She's in there fighting, family. Kudos to her. I don't know if this dude just got a loft full of women. Okay, see? Okay, here we go. This is the guy just put his hands on the lady right here. He's like, who are you and what are you looking at? Yeah, you fucked up, buddy. You fucked up. First, you put your hand on the lady. Shouldn't have done that. Now, this guy's done got involved. So, unfortunately, he gonna fuck both of you up. Yep, see, there we go. Oh, yeah. He's got them both tied together. Holy shit, he's got them both tied together. And the guy's like, her boyfriend's like dead, but he's tied together. And it's one of these, you got to see it. He's got them tied in like this little 4-way post type thing. They're tied together. I don't know if it's like a torture thing or this a sexual thing, but she's got like a gag in her mouth and like this rope, like, hey, family, I'm into some of that little sexy bondage type shit, you know, and this is kind of what this looked like, the way some of the rope is tied up, some of that sexy bondage stuff, you know, but her boyfriend looks like he's dead to the world. Like, okay, now he's taking her boyfriend's shirt off. I think her boyfriend's dead, but he's still tied to right in front of her. Uh-oh. He's tying their heads together. They both have that piece of rope gag. Now their heads are together. So her head is now like she's kissing her boyfriend. Oh, and he is like literally carving on his back, buddy. He's doing some work. Oh, he pulled something out. What the fuck is that? Is that his heart? Okay, so far what I've got, family, is that this dude here he's a boxer. He had a big fight lined up. Shit didn't go good. Now did his girlfriend leave him when he lost the fight? Made him feel less manly? Did she talk shit about him? Run off and fuck his best friend? I don't know. We don't know yet, family. But I am saying that it looks like this one thing maybe tipped him over the edge. And we're just going to get this back and forth of him, killing. And he has killed the dude also, so it's not like he seems to be strictly lady or strictly dickly. He just he seems to go either way. Maybe he prefers one over the other, I'm assuming. Maybe the ladies. This dude is once again, he's had him a spell. And you see him kind of losing his shit. And then he's seen some casual cock. He's got casual. Hey, family, we've got casual cock. But he just got done killing somebody. And he just standing there naked. And now he's just in there banging his own head against the wall. The dude is fucked out of his gourd. So while we stand here and we watch this dude in all his nakedness and all his casual cock gloriness bang his head against the wall, we're going to sit here, family, and you all know what time it is.
Smoke weed every day.
Boom. All right, family, if you got them, smoke them. Everybody get your drinks, wet your whistles. I kind of knew what we were getting into going into this one. I'm assuming it was just going to be one of those kind of like just the ones for us gore whores. Hey, we've got boobies. Boobies. Where's it at?
Boobs and happiness.
Boobs and happiness. Okay, so see, it looks like he is getting, he likes being dominated. Now it's him. He's with this like dominatrix lady, and you're hearing like this scripture being read, and this lady is like whipping him while he's being hung up in one of these little rope swings. Is anybody else in here getting turned on right now, or is it just me? Look at her. She's got a little creepy mask on, little boobies tied up in the little rope thing there. Does this make you horny, baby? Does this make you Randy? She has beat him to orgasm. She has beat him to orgasm, family. He is hanging there, and it's all said and done. And now we have him now sitting in a bar, and it's one of those bars where it's just like a lot of music, just banging your head, like head banging type music I can't understand. But he's sitting in one of these little rundown, little hole in the wall bars, and this guy was in there. And it looks like he's now, we're about to find out for sure if he's really got a thing for just wanting to kill anybody. Because this one dude was sitting at the bar, and he was just having a little head banging moment there. And you can tell my dude right here, Boxer Dave here, I don't know if his name Dave or not. That's just the name that popped in my brain. Family was Boxer Dave. So let's just call him Boxer Dave. So Boxer Dave now was following this old boy. Are they going to pee-pee? Is it a restroom break? Holy shit. The fuck did he punch him with? He come up behind him in the bathroom and punched him. And I couldn't tell if he had something in his hand, but it literally like it went through the back of this dude's head onto the mirror. It was like we were looking out the mirror or out the wall at it. I do like some good killings. You're going to take his coat, maybe? Maybe you just like this coat. Nice little leather jacket there. And you can tell in this moment, he's in the bathroom and he's taking this leather jacket off this dude he just killed. And he's just recently got done doing some bad things because the bandages on his hands were wrapped up with that white wrapping, but they were all bloody. So, and now here we go back. I'm taking it. This is training for the fight. The fight that fucked his life up, apparently. We're getting to see him train for the fight. I'm curious is he this killing guy before the fight? I can't really tell because even this shot of him with the bloody knuckles, and I think the shot of him beating the Everlast lady, he has that bald head, so it's all in that same. I'm thinking that same time frame of the fight, maybe. So I'm thinking he's just always been this way, or maybe this was right after the fight. Maybe it was right after the fight. He loses his fight, and maybe that lady, the Everlast lady, is his lady that maybe went and fucked his best friend after he lost the fight. We will find out, family. We're going to find out together. Wedding of the Whistle. Oh, now we're going to the whale. Going to the whale for the hydration, family. The hydration. It's good stuff right there, buddy. Okay, what are we looking at right here? He's got him another dominatrix girl. Okay, he's got him another girl. Bondage is his thing, okay, family? He likes the bondage. Everybody, has been in these rope-type bondage outfits. Oh, shit! She's beating him. Holy fuck. She's literally just punching him in the fucking face. Like, he literally is on his hands and knees in front of her, tied up in the rope bondage, family. Tied up. And she's literally beating him in the face. And he's asking her, when will it end? And she says it hasn't even begun. Holy shit. And it's just a constant beat in the fucking face. I don't really know what the point of anything is at this point in time, family. I just know what I was looking to watch tonight. And so far I'm getting, what I was looking for, Oh, man, that girl is still tied to her boyfriend's face. Oh, man, that shit is nasty. This is not right after, family. He's already dressed and went and got some milk and came back. She's been there for maybe a day or so, still tied up in this little... Oh, no, more than a day. There's maggots on his face. There's maggots on his face. Holy shit, she is still tied to him. Like, she's tied to his mouth in that gag, and there's literally maggots crawling on this dude's face, and she's sitting there. Damn, he gonna put her out of her misery? He just gonna leave her there. Oh, he untied the rope. He untied the rope, family. She is free. Well, she's kind of free. I'm not sure what he's done to her. We'll find out later, because this thing is going back and forth a lot. As far as, like, he'll be in a beard, then he'll be bald-headed, then he'll have some hair, then it goes back and forth. Now this dude is covered in blood doing push-ups. Yeah, he is. Something made this old boy snap. Walking around his room, butt naked, covered in blood, like butt naked. He's just looking at himself in the mirror. Whoever this lady was that was doing this shit to him, I don't know if she fucking snapped something in him. Holy fuck. She's putting him on some type of torture device. What is she doing? Oh, she pulled his tongue out. She has got his tongue. Do you think a tramp will be Oh, she's got a nail into his tongue. She's going to nail. Holy fuck. She nailed his tongue down to a piece of wood. And he is like, she's telling him soon you will be like me. Like, what in the hell kind of daggum? Man, I wonder if that's his mama. Like his mama's, the mommy issues, Yeah, because it's definitely not just females that he wants to fuck up. Like, now he's like following a dude, so he has no particular, it's not, dick over pussy, pussy over dick. He's just fucking... He just wants to kill something, I'm assuming, the way it looks. I'm hoping, though, at some point it's going to bring it all together of maybe why, what made him do it. And I'm curious of who the Everlast lady is. I'm in my brain, she's the girlfriend that, after he lost the fight, he found out she was fucking his best friend or his brother or some shit like that. Oh, now he just punches a mirror and he's got. Okay, here's what I like. I like when they give me a close up, family, of his hand. He punched this mirror and they gave me a close up of the glass shards all in his hand, you know, and got to see the special effects and stuff like that. I enjoy stuff like that. I like it when we get to see it up close. I don't care if it's cheap looking. I appreciate the fucking effort. You know, it wasn't off the screen. It was right there on the screen. You let me see it up close. You know, I appreciate the hell out of shit like that, you know. Now he is in, holy shit. He just put this chick in the bed. She seems to be dead, but she has some nasty ass feet, family. You should have seen the bottom of her. That's why I don't go bare feet. I never go barefoot. Only time I'm bare feet is when I'm in the shower and when I'm in bed. That's literally the only two times that I'm I'm barefooted. But this lady has her feet were like dirty. I can't tell if she's dead or if she's passed out, but he's got her on the bed. She's in like a little white gown. It looks kind of like a gown, like a little slip gown. I remember back growing up, slips were a thing. I don't know if slips are still a thing anymore. I used to remember when people would wear a dress or something, they had a slip on underneath it. Not really sure what that was about. But anyway, here she is. Now it looks like her boyfriend or husband or whatever has been brought into the room with her. He is working on his rope bondage thing right now. He is tying them up in whatever type of way, his creative way that he's working on right now. I'm very looking forward to seeing this creation that he's about to, you know, give us instruction on how to tie ropes on. And, you know, family, some of us are taking notes. It's okay. It's okay. No judgment here. I'm curious how he made that knot too, and how she was in that position earlier. You know, I'm going to go back. Maybe in the bonus feature, be cool in the bonus feature if they had like a rope tying class. You know, could I get that in the extras maybe if later on Unearthed Films, if it's not in here already. I haven't had a chance to look at the bonus features, but if there was another one day you want to give us a rope tying class, I'd appreciate it. Holy shit, she's not dead, family. She just woke up. She's tied in the bed, tied with her boyfriend on top of her. She's waking up, freaking out, like, of course, why wouldn't she? What's she gonna do? Oh, he just comes in there with like a damn piece of like steel rhubarb pipe, steel pipe, and just literally pushes it down through him and her both, through the bed and into the floor. And then we just watch the red water flow onto the floor. There's somebody else on the floor. Holy shit, that lady got up and ran. There's more than one people's in this house, family. When she got up and ran, you seen other people tied up. So he's got, like, there's another person tied up. Now this lady's well, that's the same lady running, I think. He don't realize he's got a lady on the run right now in his place. He's done a lot of killing up in here. That kitchen's got blood everywhere, all over the fucking walls and everywhere. Been a whole lot of killing going on up in there. Apparently the girl who's running around went and got a knife, you know, and kudos. She didn't go running for the door. She didn't go looking for a way out. She went and got a knife. And now she's trying to help this old girl get loose. Unfortunately for her, the dude comes up behind her. And she's a fighter. Kudos to her. She swings the knife. I think she stabs him. But not enough to be able to do any real damage to him, because she kind of had to stab him like behind. He was behind her, and she kind of stabbed like behind her head type shit. Didn't really get not much motion that way. So didn't do a whole lot of damage. So now she is in this badass looking fucking, this is sexy right here, family. He's got her kind of bound up in a praying position where her hands are like this, but the knots, you just got to see the knots that he's got this bad boy tied into. That is That's some good knot tying. You don't learn that shit in the damn Boy Scouts. Oh, I just noticed that at his boxing, in the beginning when he's talking to his manager and the manager setting him up with that fight, in the background of the manager, he's got like all these pictures of like half-ass naked women and shit all around him. The old dude was worried in the beginning, though, because in the beginning, he's talking to that manager. And he's telling the manager, like, hey, that's a pretty big guy. Like, he's a pretty big dude. And the manager's like, hey, do you want to be a champion? Like, this is shit. You got to be a champion. This is what you got to do. And so he was like, I don't want to disappoint you, boss man. I don't want to, boss man, this is what you got to do. So this fight was a big deal. He's going to be letting people down and shit. Now we are back with his lady that beats the shit out of him. This lady's got this weird mask over her face. You just got to be, it's kind of like solid white and weird looking. Oh, now she's got him tied to the bed. He's tied to the bed. This is the lady that does all the sexual pleasure for him. Because she's tied up in that little thing where it just shows her boobies out. And now she's kind of got the mask on, crawling on him and shit. The mask is, like I said, it has like one little eye hole and like one hole in the very front, like where the mouth would be. Oh, now we getting sexual. Do you like being inside me, she says. Do you like my hot and foul sex, she says. So yeah, he's tied down like in this whole cross-type position, and she's just on top of him, just riding. And he's got them cool-ass knots on his arm, too, but he's got like this metal rod across his chest, and he can't bring his hands in with those knots. And she basically just gets on, holy shit, she's fucking standing on top of him. Oh, my God. Oh, family. Oh, she stood over him, family. She stood over him after she was fucking him. And then she stood over his face. And you guessed it, family, out of her vagina ran all this blood. And she started speaking this scriptural shit while this blood run out of her vajayjay into his mouth. And all of it gurgling type noises out of his mouth. That's the type of shit this old girl did to him. Now, this is why he maybe is the way he is. I don't know. She did something to him, fucked his world up. Maybe losing the fight turned him to, once he found out that his girlfriend was banging his best friend or his brother, that sent him over the deep end. Then it pushed him to this type of, he wanted this type of, he wanted to try something new, wanted to step outside of his box. And boom, here we are. And he wanted to try this thing, this little whole dominatrix type thing. Well, it looks like we got another dead body here as he has now untied her. Oh, yeah, that was the lady he had in the earlier moments that I told you. Her head was tied to her boyfriend and the maggots and shit. But we're still kind of caught up in the fact that she stood over this old dude's face after she fucked the shit out of him. And then stood above his face and literally just spewed just pussy blood all in his mouth, family. That's what she did. Hey, family, if you're still here, if you ain't left yet and turned us off, hey, we appreciate it. This is the kind of shit we do around here, family. It's the kind of shit we enjoy watching and just getting elevated and having a good time, too. So if you're still in here, we appreciate you. Now, go ahead, grab you another drink. Go ahead and,
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, go ahead and fire you another one up. Because right now, all you're missing is him working the Everlast lady again. Yeah, she's the one tied from the beginning, hanging from the ceiling, tied up with the duct tape and ropes, and he's just punching the shit out of her. And if it has told who this lady is, and if y'all already know, I don't know. But this is the point where he's got the longer hair and the beard. So this is later on. So this probably isn't the lady that was fucking his best friend or his brother, but this is later on because, like I said, he's got more hair, the beard's grown in. So he has perfected his craft more. But this lady here, the Everlast lady, she's been a trooper, it looks like. Because I can't tell if this is the same place where all the other ladies are. Because this could be another time and place. But this looks like an old rundown, like maybe an old hotel room or something. And he had her tied up like this, and he was just using her as a fucking punching bag. I don't know for how long. It showed her a lot in the beginning, and then it shows her now as he's dragging her away. I don't know if maybe she was the special one. Has he had her for a little while, maybe? Because now, for some of the other ones, we haven't seen him spend much time doing anything to them other than killing them. But with her now, with Everlast Lady, holy shit, she's not dead. Oh my goodness. I think that lady in the duct tape family, the lady in the duct tape, I believe, was the lady who had her head tied to her maggot-faced boyfriend. And after he got done beating the shit out of her, I assumed she was dead. The Everlast lady. Assumed she was dead. He drug her off like she was dead. Well, then the next thing you know, he's in the floor. He's got his little sledgehammer, little like 10-pound little sledgehammer. And you see her start moving like she's not dead. And then in that moment, it's flashing back to the girl who was tied to maggot-faced boyfriend. And so when it came back, that's what made me think it's her. So he literally just took that hammer, and you see him just come down and smash her face, and the blood and shit go. So that was her. So now, but then it goes to like now we're with a different time with him, because it's like the hair on the head's there, but the beard's not there. And it's just kind of flashes a lot. So still don't know what's caused it all. He keeps having the flashbacks with the boxer dude. The dude that he fought apparently with this white dude, and he wasn't little, he was a big guy, but he had like these white gloves, and you keep seeing his field of view, him looking at that guy, and it looks like that guy was beating the shit out of him because the white gloves are covered in blood. So it looks like our dude here was getting his ass whooped. Is this the dude that whooped your ass? Are you gonna go sneak up on him and kill him? There's this dude that's coming out of a building, and I can't tell if he's going to follow this guy, and I can't tell if that's the guy that he was fighting. Now we're back with our lady that's torturing our guy. Now we're back to him getting tortured by this lady again. She's basically, there's this like, religious type talk going on, like how he's becoming stronger. And she's literally, basically, your suffering's not over until it wants it to be. But it's like you're hearing a whisper voice, and then like this kind of like demonic sound. Like, did he conjure up some shit he shouldn't have? But either way, the old boy has crossed over to a darker side, and I don't think he's coming back. But now here we are with, before the fight, him. I'm assuming this looks like pre-fight because he's got the completely shaved head, making a phone call. I'm not sure who we're calling. He makes a phone call. He's making a phone call to his mother. That's who he's calling. He's telling his mother some good news. He's like, it's just a few more hours to my next big fight. And she says, don't you remember what happened last time? Apparently it didn't go well his last fight. And now his mother's not too excited. His mother is she's like, you've only shown that you're a loser. That's what the mother told him. Yeah, apparently he's always been a fighter. She said basically he's always been a troublemaker. And apparently there was a certain fight where he got his ass whooped or whatever. Something happened, messed his head up. She even said something happened to his head. And, the fighting thing hasn't been a thing since. And so now he's talking about like how he's got this chance to this fight. And this mother is not supportive at all. She literally just calls this dude everything under the sun. Like, this is not mother of the year material right here. She has literally just ran him down. And you can tell he wants mommy's approval. You can tell that maybe one of his issues. Maybe daddy wasn't around. Mommy was, and mama treated him just like that. The way we just seen her talk to him, that was how he grew up. And so maybe that's some of his traumas is like, just these mama dramas. Wants to please mommy. Always wants to please mommy. Does this make you happy, mama? Now we're on the elevator ride again, and looks to be the same hallway, the blue hallway again. Another lady drops her keys in said hallway. And we seen what happened last time. So it's about to go down, lady, and she knows it. Oh, fuck. He grabbed her by the face and fast. Now he's putting the ropes. He's putting the ropes on her. He always knows just the right motel or hotel that has the hooks in the ceiling that can handle his supports. Because now we have her, the one he just took. She's now tied up in one of these harnesses, and we got some nice little,
Boobs and
happiness right here. Things are not going to go well for you, old girl. This looks to be the same room that Everlast girl was in. This is the same looking room. But yeah, she's tied up in more like a bar behind her head, tied up in like this cross type position. But yeah, this is that same room. I don't know. Holy shit, he's got a lady in his refrigerator. Who is this lady in the refrigerator? Is that her? Dude just literally pulled her ear off and ate it. He went to the refrigerator, and this was later on him, like curly hair, beard. This was later in the game him, but he literally went to the fridge, opened it up, pulled the lady's ear off. Like she'd been in there kind of, for a hot minute for you just to be able to just pull it off that easy. Then he gonna eat the ear. So at this point, I don't know. Are we going for just, how can you shock us next? What are you going to show us next? I'm getting to the point now I'm kind of wanting to start putting some pieces together. So I hope we're getting there to where some shit starts falling into place. Because we get it. You like grabbing ladies. You like tying them up in your fancy, cool little, once again, how does he even know how to do that shit? That's not part of boxing. So how did he learn to do that? Was it that, how did he get in touch? I know it was that lady that was doing the same type of shit to him, but how did he get, at some point, I'm ready for it to start coming together. I'm ready to start seeing the runway. I'm ready to start seeing the lights. That's kind of what I'm ready to see. But I do, holy shit. Okay, she's still there. Next day, that lady he kidnapped, she's still hanging there, still alive. But that is the same room where the Everlast girl was. But this girl's just hanging there in her underwear, so no duct tape or nothing. He's a tighty-whitey guy. He's walking out there in his tighty-whities. He just woke up. Look, he took him a nap. Oh, he's got him a piece of glass. Oh, I see what he did there. He put the mirror. He had a piece of mirror, and he got it taped where he could hold it. And he put it in front of his face. And you can see in the reflection her screaming. That was a pretty cool shot. Oh, shit. Now he's carving her back. Oh, he's carving her back. Oh, he is digging. Dude, there's cigarettes in her mouth. He has literally walked over there and put his cigarettes out in her mouth. On her nose. You can see where he put it out on her nose and he just puts the cigarette in her mouth. And man, this is okay. Oh. He is carving this meat off her back. And this scream has gone on and on for a hot minute, boy. Oh, shit. This girl must have had that thing where you can't pass out. Some people get that level of pain where you pass out and then you're just kind of out of it. But he literally just carved off a piece of her fucking back and then walked around there and just showed it to her. Oh, he just gutted her like a fucking pig. He just gutted her. Oh, there's intestines. Oh, man. Yep. He literally, after he did that shit, just gutted her with that piece of glass. Holy shit. He did do it. The guy he's following is the guy who beat him, because there's a part it flashed to where it showed him throwing up over a pair of white gloves and his hands are all bloody. And I think that he followed that guy that beat him. It looks like he followed him and then beat the shit out of him and killed him. Couldn't handle the L. Couldn't handle the L, buddy. And now we're back here with our little lady who did the shit to him. Her mask is a little different now, though. Oh, shit. She's sounding a little different now. Holy fuck. She beat the shit out of him, boy. And he's in this little tied up, tortured shit, too, right now. This is her doing it to him. Oh, what the fuck are you jacking off to, dude? He's jacking off to something. He's just sitting on the couch jacking off. Okay, I'm tired of watching you jack off. He's having flashbacks or something. Oh, the lady he killed. Apparently it wasn't doing it for him, though. He was trying to use that to... Oh, yeah, I see what he's doing. He has her tied up, and he basically, the look of her tied up with her guts all hanging out, he was sitting there on the couch trying to rub him one out. It just wasn't getting there for him. So, I don't know, maybe that was another like, okay, well, this ain't getting it for me. We're going to have to up the game a little bit. You know, Daddy's got to try something different. Okay, now, come over here. Daddy's got to try something new. At some point, it shows him standing in the kitchen, like frying up some shit. And, you know, of course, at this point, you know, he's eating the meat, the people, you know. And so like, he's frying some shit up, and that obviously is the meat of somebody in the frying pan. A little Crisco in there. A little Crisco. That's what we had growing up. Mama always had a can of Crisco sitting on the oven. Stove. The stove. Well, the stove oven. Ain't the stove. Is the oven... The oven's the inside part, correct? Where you put, like, when I want to cook a pizza, I put my pizza inside the oven. That's the inside. So the stove is the top part where I would put a pot if I wanted to make some spaghetti. That's the stove, right? And then the oven. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but something about a stove and an oven. But this dude, oh yeah, he's eating people. But he's doing push-ups with blood. At this point, it starts getting boring to me because it's just the same thing. You know, a lot of flashy back and forth, him covered in blood, doing some push-ups, him killing somebody. You know, still hasn't explained shit to me. Hopefully at some point it does, because it just looks like somebody who, you know, couldn't handle the L and everything went to shit for him, and now he just, you know, goes around, you know, killing people because he lost the fight. Now we got us another girl. She's tied to a couch. It's like he's having flashbacks. Like, it looks like one part he's driving, then it's like he's having a flashback to doing something. So, but he does have it. Oh, man, he used a fucking hacksaw on that girl. This lady's laying on the floor with a hacksaw halfway through her side. Like, he fucking, like, just sawed into her. Get to see a lot of up-close shots here, like this lady here who just had her face beat the shit out of. And this is one of those, you know, it has shown him do more stuff to women. Even though, you know, like, he's done stuff to the guys, but it's always more violent toward the women. I'm not sure how he handled the old boy that beat him, but it just keeps showing these girls now, and all the girls, is like after he kills them or whatever, they're tied up in these fancy little rope harness bondage things. Oh, so now we're talking to him after the fight. Now the boss man comes in basically saying, hey, You done fucked up, dude. Now he's like, I'll do better next time. Nah, boss man says there is no next time, guy. You are a fucking loser. That's what he says. You're a loser. I don't represent losers. All I know is this boy is laying on the table in the locker room after the fight. There's so much blood on the floor. He's laying there on the bench with a towel over his head. And there's blood everywhere. This dude should have somebody medical attention next to him right now, because that's literally him laying on the bench, blood dripping all over the floor, coming out of his head. Now, is that the brain injury that the girl was talking about earlier? Because he was talking about how bad his head got messed up. Was that the time? Oh, man, this lady, he's got her tied up in this damn... She's laying on her stomach, all harnessed up with the rope. And he's standing in front of her. Oh, what are we doing with that? Oh, he's got that mirror, and he's like digging her eye out. Holy shit, she can't go nowhere. You ain't really seeing it, though. It's basically like he's like digging in her eye. Yep, he like took that mirror and popped her eye. Oh, of course you're going to eat the eyeball. Of course you're going to eat the eyeball. Uh-oh, are you going to fuck the hole? No, you're not. No, you ain't. No, you not. No, you. Oh, fuck yeah, he did it. He is fucking the eye socket while she screams. He is literally, we just watched him slide his dick into her eye socket. And he fucked it to, oh, she bit his dick off. Oh, she was not dead. Oh, she bit his dick off. Oh, my, she took a chunk out of his dick. Whoa. Man, like he was about to stick his dick back in there, I think. I think that's what he's about to do, because it showed her eye, and you seen his dick going back toward her eye again. Well, then all of a sudden, her head jumped up, and she just took a mouthful, the whole first half of his dick, and bit it right the fuck off. Damn. Man, that moment there was just like, holy shit. Now that's over. We're watching the head injury. He's walking around with his head bandaged up, and he's having a flashback to the fight. This dude just beating him upside the head. Nobody threw the towel in, you know. Yep, nobody was there to throw the towel in for you, buddy. And apparently they're just going to keep showing over and over him getting hit in one spot on the side of the head, over and over and over and over. And apparently at some point, that much brain damage, family, something snapped. And now he's got this bandage on his head, and now like you're seeing all the blood come from his head during the fight. Now you're seeing the blood come from the bandage. I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty damn elevated right now, family, and that's probably why I don't really, I just know what I'm seeing right now, and I know I'm seeing a lot of blood coming out of this old boy's head. And if that was the brain injury that they were talking about earlier, then that's probably what sent him over this deep end. I still don't know if this whole brain injury took place at this big fight that they were talking about. I don't know, family. I just remember the mother saying something about his brain. Now I'm seeing this, and I'm wondering, was it the big chance? Was this the fight? And then after the brain injury, that's what I think it is. I think, boom, he had this big fight. He went into this big fight and got his ass beat. He had the brain damage. Dude just beat the shit out of him. He's back there in the locker room. The manager dude comes back out there. He's talking to him. Now the dude just lost this fight. He had this big chance. He's lost the fight. Now He's, bummed out, laying there, his head's fucked up, and he's trying to talk to the boss, his manager. You're like, hey, man, like another chance. And the manager's like, nope, this was your chance. You blew it. You're done. You're like, I'm done. And so now he went in there. He's lost the fight. Now his manager basically told him that he's a fucking loser and that he's done. And so then he leaves. He has no manager now, lost the fight, no future. Now he goes out. He's got this brain injury. He don't get it fucking dealt with. Goes out, starts, can't deal with the brain shit. And then he just goes and fucking loses it. And now he's been on this daggum fucking, ride for, I don't know how many months this is after this head injury. I'm assuming months, by the look of the hair and stuff like that. But it's been giving us flashbacks of him following the guy who fucked his head up. And at some point, we knew earlier that I think he kills him because we seen him over the gloves. But it's never really given us that, like, that once they meet up. But this dude has him a bone in his hand. Our boxer dude here, has a bone, like a leg bone. The big thick bone in your leg. I don't know what they call that bone, but it's the thick bone. He has that bone with nails and shit in it. And he's carrying that bone. Like he's going to hit this old boy with this leg bone. He's going to make that leg bone connect to that head bone, that neck bone. Leg bone connected to the neck bone. Oh, yep. He's followed him into there. Whacked him, yep. That was him, family. He walked right up in the gym there. The old boy was still in his towel. He hit him upside the head with that old leg bone. Then he hit him right in the guts and like ripped his guts open. And now our dude just pulling the guts out. Now we're just watching the intestines come out. Yeah, man. Some people just can't handle losing. Some people can't handle the L. This old boy did not handle it. Not well at all. He could always, they could blame it on the brain. That's what he's going to have to do, They released me from the hospital. Oh, he went and got those white gloves. He got his white gloves. Oh, that's that part we seen earlier. Now he's throwing up. After he killed him, he went and got his gloves out of his locker. And now he's like been over on the floor all throwing up and shit now. I don't know why this is so upsetting for him. Because at this point, he's done several. Because this is the point where he's got the hair has grown in on his head. He has the beard now. So this is months into it. So he's already killed. But now, all of a sudden, he gets sick because he kills the guy who fucked his head up. He goes and gets the gloves, and then he throws up. Like, that upset you? Now we have gone home for the evening, sitting there on our couch. Oh, nope, now we're having us a flashback now to our lady. This is him sitting there now. Oh, he's going to fight her. He's got the boxing gloves, and he's going to fight the lady that's been torturing him. Man, see, this little bondage outfit she's got on. Hold on now. Time out. Why y'all showing me Visceral? Why is Visceral going across the screen? That ain't it, is it? What the hell? We just got that. Was that the... What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. I thought something was about to happen because he went and got the gloves, family. And then when he got the gloves, he was sitting on the couch. The lady comes walking up to him, the same lady that's been like his little bondage lady the whole time. She comes up to him and she's like asking him, like, oh, you think you can fight me? Or saying something like, you can fight me now. And he sits there and you see him pick his hands up and he's got those white gloves on. And then he kind of like stands up to her. And then I'm thinking, okay, some shit's about to happen. But then it doesn't. It just gets visceral. Big red letters going straight up the screen there. And I'm waiting to see if something else is going to happen. But I think that's it, man. I'm seeing some foreign language there. I can't read it. I'm pretty sure that says director Felipe Eluti. But yeah, let me get this thing stopped and get it back to the thing here. But yeah, that was Visceral. Man, the ending caught me off guard. It just didn't. It just came out and it just stopped just like that. Man, I kind of almost forgot what all happened. But the ending, because I'm so damn elevated right now, that the ending, it was like my squirrel brain in the moment. That ending jarred it, and it threw me off. I don't even really remember what all just happened. Them last couple minutes there. That's what brain farted it all away. Squirrel brained it. Man, I don't know. Maybe Stella will get it back to me before we wrap this up here. But yeah, I got what I was looking for, family. When I said this week I wanted something just kind of gory, bloody, that's what I was in the mood to watch, and that's what I got with Visceral. Not a whole lot of speaking in it. I knew I was going to have to read. I'm a big subtitles guy anyway. I always have subtitles on. I thought I was going to have to do maybe more reading, but no, it really wasn't much to be said. Basically, the boxer dude had a manager. Manager's like, you need to win this fight. He didn't win this fight. Boxing manager tells him you're a piece of shit. Boxing manager only likes you when you're winning and you're doing good things for him. If you're not helping him, you're no good to him. So he basically tells him you're a worthless loser. Dude gets his brain fucked up, goes out there and just goes off the rails. Yeah. And I got to see a lot of killing. I got to see some up close gore. In this type of movie, I'm not, I know what I'm getting in movies like this. I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm not going to get, and so I'm cool with it. I just know I like it when a movie shows me kills up close. I like creative kills. I thought it was kind of sexy with the whole the rope bondage thing. Yeah, that was a cool twist to it. Once again, I don't know why the rope bondage. All I know is he lost the fight and then the brain thing. Not sure where the rope thing came into play. In my mind, though, family, I'm still sticking with, like I said earlier, he lost the fight. He went into the fight. He had this girlfriend. She had his back, all this shit. He thought everything was good. They were ride or dies. He goes into this fight, gets his ass whooped, and he's kind of down and out. He has that little brain injury. He's in some recovery time. During the brain injury, he's down and out because the manager then told him, like, man, fuck you, you're a loser. Now, let's just say he's at home trying to recover. Brain injury. Girlfriend thought she had her a guy. Thought she had a guy that's going to maybe go somewhere one day. Maybe it had something. Nope, he's laid up there in the hospital with his brain all fucked up. Guess what? She turns to his best friend or brother to comfort. Little shoulder to cry on, be there for, either or. You pick, family. You could pick multiple. It could be which one you want. It could be the brother or the best friend. But he finds out about that. She leaves him, her and best friend / brother run off. So now, on top of the brain injury, now he's just been his lady, ride or die lady, had just fucked him over. His best friend / brother fucked him over. So he's got that on the brain. Everything just. Then at some point he just like fuck them all, fuck everybody, and he just goes on a little killing. Preferably the ladies. But if you sprinkle in a dude every now and then, hey. But from here on out, I don't know. He's probably had time. When she bit his dick off, he had time. When Mr. Bobbitt lost his dick, they had time to go find that son of a bitch on the side of the road somewhere and bring it in and get it stitched back on. And that was years and years ago. that type of shit happened today. You know, an old girl reached up there and took a mouthful of cock and bit it off. You know, hey, kudos to her. That old girl was a fighter. Now, we know she died instantly after that, probably. You know, as soon as she bit a dick off, instantly his first reaction was probably to, you know, bash her head in and then, you know, go get what piece of his dick off the floor and go get that bad boy sewed back on so he can still carry on. You know, I'm assuming he's got a doctor on the side that could take a deal with something like that. And I'm assuming you would need somebody like that could sew a cock on if you accidentally needed it, you know. Couldn't just roll up in the regular, you know, town general hospital there, you know. You got to ask a lot of questions. They ask a lot of questions. Then you're trying to explain why you showed up there with a dick in your hand and you're trying to sew it back on for me. But yeah, Visceral. It's what I was looking for this week, family. I'd never seen it. So it's going to be a fuck. This is going to be a fuck because I'm going to have another one of those days where I'm looking for this type of movie to where I just want to see something kind of gross, something kind of like that makes you uncomfortable and just, yeah. And I'm going to call this one up, and this will be one of those friends with benefits that I will, when I have this little itch and I just want to get it scratched, I will reach over there and I will grab Visceral. But, so yeah, we fucking Visceral, family. But I believe that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Fright Flick FMK. This is just the first part of your day, family. You know what's coming later today. We got Fright Flick Friday. Me and John will be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, if you like me. That'll be live over on our YouTube channel. But, hey, if you've made it to this point, family, I appreciate it. You are a trooper and you are a Fright Flick family member. And, we appreciate it. If you're new here, reach over there, hit the like, the subscribe, follow along buttons. And, yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging out at the table with us tonight, family. Now, y'all know what to do, family. Shit, my tongue got just twisted up right there. That's a little sip of whiskey right there. Now, you all know what time it is, family. I need you to reach over there. I need you to grab them drinks. I need you to gather up your smokes, family. Go put your chairs away. I need you all to get the fuck out of here.
It's Friday night. All right, it's Friday. Oh!